Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We are back in Fallout 76, of course. My name is AmberFrmThVault. You should know that because you clicked on the video. So we're going to go ahead and explore more here in Fallout 76. Now, real quick, last time we were here, I wanted to show you real quick, we did go ahead and build this little area. Now, when it came back, I did have to do... Ooh, I just hit my microphone. Sorry about that. I did have to do a little bit of fixing stuff up. I don't think anybody actually came here. I don't know. Last time I was playing the game, nobody came to my camp like some kind of enemy or anything, so I'm not sure who damaged it, but maybe it just gets damaged over time while you're gone, or I don't know what happens. But anyway, figured I would mention it. So we're going to go ahead and run back, literally, into town, figure out what we need here. I still am holding quite a bit in my, wait, what? Ah, shit. I'm not in the nuke zone, am I? Where even is it? I don't know. No, it's over here. Okay. We're fine. Now, what is death from above? Just somebody doing the nuke? I think that's all it was. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get moving here. So right now, we're still using just random weapons we find. I've got a shotgun.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.
That's creepy.
Please exit the area at your earliest convenience.
I would try to run down there so that we could look at it, but honestly, I'm not at a point in the game where I would even be able to deal with it. One thing I mentioned to a couple other people, and something that you might y'all might have noticed by now. Goodness gracious, if I could speak. Okay, I need to come up to Morgantown High School. Okay, if you might have noticed by now, if you are going around and you just exit the world and come back into the world, you can literally farm anything you want, which is kind of cool, but kind of annoying, if I'm totally honest. Ooh, I accidentally hit VATS, and I did not mean to, actually. I still haven't quite figured out how VATS works in here. I don't really... Well, I mean, I figured out how it works. I just don't like it. It feels weird to me, because you can't stop time. That's why I use VATS. Okay. So I'll mention again, just because I think it's important, that there is a weird echo for me, a weird reverberation in the game here, so I apologize if I just... if I sound weird, that's why. I can hear my own voice coming back at me, so I tend to sound a little drunk in these videos. I am on the lookout for a better headset for PC. I've heard rumor that different headsets work better on different systems, and yes, I have a PS4 headset that I've just been kind of... I hear another one. Oh my god, how many are there? You seem corralled by a fence. Well, you don't. Alright, here we go. Oh, that should have got you. My shot wasn't that bad. Thank you. Well, at least these guys are, you know... They all stood in a nice line for me. Oh, you busted through! You figured it out! You're the one who's a little less animal. Although, you did have dog tags on you. Come on. Gotta admit, a little sick of fighting feral ghouls. The thing isn't even like, I don't mind that there's a ton of enemies sometimes in different areas. It's more the fact that you're only fighting ghouls. Like, it gets boring after a while to only fight the same character over and over again. I know I shot another one, I just can't find the body. That's okay. So we don't need to go to Vault-Tec University yet, so we're going to stay away from there. So we're going to go over to the high school and see what we can find there. Might as well grab food. Oh, you scared me. Could you tell? Scared me coming out of nowhere. Thank you. I wish you could take ghouls' outfits. It's kind of cool. I kind of like it. So there's apparently some really cool outfits in here. I saw some screenshots people were posting for the Thanksgiving thing. Ooh, sorry. I moved my, well, there's two ghouls over there. They're probably going to notice me. Plus, there's probably ghouls in here. I noticed that the people were doing Thanksgiving posts, and again, that definitely gives away when I'm recording this. We're not in the blast zone, right? That sounds like it's close to us. No, it's already gone off. We can't see it from here. That's disappointing. Oh well. Well, that's a little disappointing. One thing I wish that I wish I would have more time to play this, so I would be able to do stuff for you guys, and I'd be able to show you a little bit more. There's definitely some things I am behind. I actually was talking to somebody else who was like, hey, you level really slowly in this game. And I have to agree with that. You do level pretty slowly. It's not like you end up, you don't just like charge through the game, I guess, unless you have a lot of time to play it. And I'm not saying anything, you know, I wish I had more time to play it. I had a feeling I was facing the wrong way. I wish I had more time to play it, honestly. I don't really agree with people who don't think that the game is worth playing. Again, you know, as I always say, it depends on how you feel about multiplayer games or about things that don't have like interaction. This is not the Fallout that we're all used to and that we all love. I don't know what just happened to me. This is not the Fallout that we like. You know, this isn't the Fallout that most of us are used to playing. So it's not going to be the game that you want necessarily. It's just going to be the game that you get. And I still think it's worth buying. And I've heard a lot of people say, I won't buy the game because I've heard so many bad things about it. Well, come on, don't totally take that away from the game, because the game is actually worth playing. It's been a lot of fun so far. I've actually really enjoyed playing it. It's just that if you're not going to put the time into it, it's definitely going to be a tough game. Like, I'm still only level 9. I've been playing this for quite a while. Not as much as I'd like to, like I said. There's definitely other people who have way more time than me. I always think it's funny when people ask me how I have time to play so many games, and I'm like, oh wait, I don't want to reward.
Calling all responders. Sanjay here.
Oh
letting you
God,
know
not that one.
Steelheart is fully charged and ready for action.
We will wait to do that one until we have a little bit of a higher level. That one is
Morgantown. Go ahead and activate
no thank
him
you,
so we
Sanjay.
can check the alarms on the stash rooms. Just make sure he doesn't take too much damage.
Although you do
I've
get
got
stuff out of the
enough
stash
ammo,
rooms, which is
guys.
nice. So let's go with the pump action. I know we only have 4 shells left, but I think it's worth. Now, last time we made them come to us. Great. Of course they clicked that button as they came over me.
I was in my 10th year when I got the news that Mom died. Mining accident. Everyone in West Virginia has a story like that in the family. You never think it's gonna be you. Dad was in pieces. I started living in the library more than before. And I was already there most days to begin with. And Evan... just a few months before. Graduated a year ahead of me, just went right to work in the mines. So handsome. Oh, and those arms. What West Virginia girl could resist all that? I can't believe he stuck with me. After the funeral, I didn't want anyone around. But there he was, showing up in the library after his shift with a lunchbox for us to share. Every day. When the career fair came, and I met the people from Vault-Tec, it was like a light. Protecting families, protecting their future, protecting America. The first thing I did when I got the acceptance letter to Vault-Tec University was head over to Mom's grave with Dad. He was happy I was staying in West Virginia. So was I.
Alright, so here we are. So that's it. We're done here. We need to go over to Vault-Tec University. Obviously, I am already over encumbered. Now, I did do this area in the beta. Like I said before, though, we're doing things differently here. We're not going to be doing things the exact same as we were in the beta, so we're going to go ahead and continue doing these different areas. If you've already seen the area, though, in the beta, and you're like, I don't really want to sit around and watch it, that's fine. Go for that. I do not blame you. You definitely don't have to stay here, but I would encourage you to go ahead and still watch it, because it'll be kind of fun. We're still going to go through and do some new stuff. Ooh, Autopsy board game. Yes, please. Did I get that last time? At least now we know where all the little stuff is. Now, I am over encumbered. We both saw that. Both. I'm assuming that there's only one of you. There could be a whole room of people watching this. Or there could be absolutely no one. You never know. That's one of the great fun things, actually, about making YouTube videos, is you never know who is going to watch them. Sometimes you'll find people watch them, and sometimes you'll find people are like, oh my god, I can't handle how much that person picks things up. I can't handle it. But, guys, it's who I am. Oh, I did not mean to sit down there. I was seeing if I could turn on the TV. Oops. Alright. Because this one's so much, though, about collecting shit, I just feel like it's worth collecting everything. Like, in every single game, it isn't worth collecting everything. But in some of them, it's just really worth the time to collect. I hear some moving around, but I think we'll be okay. Let's start with rumbles. Massive. Hunters. Okay, nothing. So now we're gonna go ahead. I keep forgetting I can do this with my mouse now. I'm so used to having to click around with my controller. It's so different. I'll get used to it someday, I promise. Da-da-da. Sounds really close. Starting to make me feel nervous. Duds were just removed. We haven't had a reset. Come on, come on, come on. That's very close. I am definitely about to be killed. I think I got everything. Okay. Shit, I got everything. I'm probably missing something. If you're watching this, it's always easier when you're watching to see things than when you're actually playing. It's crazy. Okay. So, the likeness for hunters was 1. I'm gonna guess that probably not gonna get it. Well, let's look anyway. No, and be priests. Not careful, not banning. Bastion? No. Okay, that's okay. Let's just do this. Let it reset. I swear it sounds like it's so much closer. Alright, so maybe this time we should just actually do this first. After Fallout 4 introduced the permanently locking terminals, if I'm honest with you, I just kind of stopped caring about terminals. Like, it changed the way I played the game. Fallout 3, I was extremely careful with terminals, you know, and you'd like stress over what it was and all those things. And that was back before I even knew you could do this and click the little, you know, the brackets and stuff. I had no idea that you could do that. So now it's just kind of like, is it even necessary to make that like big of a commitment in order to click one of them? Well, no, it's easy now. Like, I can just click any of these, and I know it's just gonna reset. So why bother? I should probably take it a little more seriously, though. Okay, we need to go kill whatever that is. I don't like the sound of it walking around. Oh, that was shit. That thing glitched. There's definitely more coming. I gotta watch this shotgun. No, this is open. Shit. Oh, that's right. There were ones through here last time. I gotta watch my health.
Seek.
They sound close. Maybe I should just hold a second. I have had people ask me quite a bit in the video, or on the videos, and then again over on Twitter, just like people ask how you feel about the game, should I buy it? And I just found that a lot of people didn't buy the game just because they heard other people didn't like it. And not that that surprises me, you know, that's something humans just kind of do. But it made me sad because it sucks. Like, there's no reason that that we should be. Okay, this just tells us where the key is for the principal's office. It's just sad because it takes the ability for other people to enjoy it away because you've already told them it sucks, and then they don't even want to buy the game. And again, I hate how expensive games are, and I understand that that's a huge barrier to entry. I have a giant advantage. That's what I'm looking for. I have a giant advantage with playing games because I can use Patreon money and stuff, and that's huge. I mean, I am not it's not lost on me what a huge advantage I have in terms of playing games, because it's definitely helpful because I have some fantastic patrons who I often post about, so please go check them out. Definitely, everybody's in the bottom of this video too. All the links to their Twitter or Tumblr pages. Fantastic people. They keep the channel running. It's amazing. I really appreciate it. If I didn't have that, there'd be no way I could play a lot of these games for you guys. And what's important about that for me is that I know a lot of people have a barrier for entry for games, and that this is one of those games that they're like, well, if I'm going to spend $40 on something, or it depends on when you're buying it. I'm talking about how much it cost on Black Friday. It was $40. But it was $60 when I originally went to purchase this game. It was $60. And at the time, luckily, when I bought mine, Amazon still had their 20% off pre-orders deal, and thank God they had that, because then I ended up paying way less than that for the game. Plus, I had a gift card, so it was fantastic. I didn't actually end up paying nearly anything for the game. So in the end, you know, it was worth it. And again, I've got Patreon money, and there's less of a barrier of entry for me because of that. But I can see if you don't have a lot of money and you have to play a game, or you have to pick a game, especially kids whose parents pick one or two, you know. At the same time, though, it's not that bad. Like, it's not as bad as people were acting like it was. And I had played the beta. You guys saw me play the beta, and there were problems, but it really wasn't as bad as people were making it out to be. And it makes me sad because now no one's playing it. They're actually talking about somebody told me over on Twitter, and I apologize, I can never remember who told me what by the time I get here. Somebody told me over on Twitter that they're even thinking of stopping supporting the game and doing updates as of like Easter, so March, April. That's a shock to me, and that kind of pisses me off, because we're talking about a game that's it's new. Like, this is a brand new game. There's no reason that they shouldn't be doing updates for it, you know, a year afterwards. So, anyway, that's my 2 cents on the game itself. Because nobody bought it, they're not going to support it now, which kind of sucks. And I wish that Bethesda would be a little bit more open. I guess it's if sales pick up. So if you like the game, if you're interested at all in it, the time I'm recording this, it's cheap. Hopefully y'all picked it up on Black Friday if you're interested in it. But the game's going to keep going down in price. There's no way it's going to stay as expensive as it is right now, just because of the way people have felt about it and the fact that people have kind of disliked it and stuff like that. I do think it's worth it, though. I've had a lot of people ask me, well, do you think it's actually worth buying? And yeah, I do. If you can get it for a deal. Not if you're going to pay full price, though. Don't pay full price for this game. Let me go ahead and actually do some stuff here. So I need some Radaway, and then I need something. That's right, it only takes away half. That's okay, we can handle that. There's some spoiled stuff. Let's see, let's drop our spoiled stuff. Really don't need that. I wish there was a drop all button. Take a diluted stim pack. Eat some sugar. I don't think that helped me. Eat some sugar bombs. Let's see, we need some water. That's actually... Okay, we're close. Let's go out here, and let's have... There we go. Okay, close enough. It's a lot harder, I've noticed, in this game. I swear that was facing the other way just a second ago. It's harder in this game, or has been harder for me so far in this game, to deal with the... Whew. Sorry, I just breathed really loudly into that microphone. I'm still working on getting my microphone set up. I apologize about that. So they definitely did a lot of work in this game on environments. Like, I really enjoy exploring the different environments here in the game, and I think that it's a really neat kind of style, and it's fun to go through and to explore different things. But I can definitely see where if you are a huge story-driven game person, which I love story-driven games. If you've watched this channel, that's pretty much all I play is story-driven games. This is very different, and it's not that it's not as good, it's just different. You know, it's just different. There was nothing good in here. Are you serious? Why did I waste my time? But I do think they worked really hard on the environment still. Like, the gameplay, I totally admit and agree, is a little rough, and it could use a lot more time put into it. Oh. The weapons are nice, though. I kind of do dig all the different weapons. I wish I knew a little bit more about the Scorched, though. I guess we'll learn more about them as time goes on, but... Like, what's with the us thing? Why are they so obsessed with themselves and with other people like them? Or other Scorched, I guess. They're not really people, they're just kind of like... Oh, that drain was a sweet roll at first. I do want to know, though. That was interesting. Are there 2 packs of cigarettes there? And I just didn't notice. Okay, one of these has the key. Here we go. That's the key to the principal's office. Okay. Man, I am still getting used to PC controls. It's amazing how different it is. And it's amazing how much I'm struggling with it. Oh, I remember this area. There was a ton in here, wasn't there? Or they're all green? The weird thing is the green ones. Like, those ones are so creepy. So we have a key to the principal's office. I remember going in there last time. Hey, man! Where you been? Remember? Blah, blah, blah. Not sure if there's actually something coming after us, or... Sometimes I'm unsure what those sounds are. So like that. That's a recipe. So from what I've been able to tell, now granted there was a new patch done, so it absolutely could have changed by now, but it used to be that if you went to an area where a recipe would normally show up, a recipe will perpetually show up in that area, regardless of whether you've gotten it or not, if you have already went ahead and moved to a new world. So once you enter a new world, you get the opportunity to basically re-pick up things that you've already picked up, which I thought was pretty cool. There's definitely some noise going on. That is not me, so... I'm a little wary in this game. It feels a little different than some of the other games. Just because it, I don't know, there's a little bit more of jumpy stuff. I think I've talked about, too, the sewer in Hey Detective. It kind of has a Hey Detective vibe. And it's funny because I don't even think it means to have that vibe. It just kind of does. So basically, this was supposed to be a children's party, I think, but it looks like they were playing a version of beer pong. Which, with golf balls, maybe? I don't know. Alright, that's an exit. We don't want to leave. Let's just make sure there's nothing here, though, real quick. Nothing? Okay. Alright, so let's go to the principal's office. I'll stop clicking the wrong button. Let's go to the principal's office after this. See, I'm so nervous. I'm so used to having thousands of bobby pins. What I'm also not used to is how often the bobby pins in here seem to break. Jeez, that was pretty bad. Also, you don't seem to get very many. I feel like in Fallout 4, all I ever got was bobby pins. Oh, don't mind if I do. Nice. Okay. That's interesting. I couldn't go in here last time. Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure that there was no other area in here. Still trying to figure out how people become scorched. I guess that's part of the small story we do have here in the game. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. I do have that complaint because it doesn't ask you if you want to sleep. And in the regular game, it asks you if you want to sleep, you know, for how many hours, and that gives you a chance to say, "Oh no, I didn't mean to do that." And this one you can't. Anything over here? Right away is good. Psychotats I can sell. I don't use chems. I've never used chems in a Fallout game. No, I don't know why. It's just something I've never really enjoyed. Ugh, that just looks so gross. Like, it looks like it's living. Ugh. Sorry. It's so pathetic. It looks like it's living! Oh my god! Sorry. Okay. Keep going. So we'll go to the principal's office, and then I'll go ahead and clean everything up. I do want to clean this area up. I do want to get everything out of here, but I will do that off screen, because I know you probably don't want to watch that. Especially considering that I am quite over encumbered. I have to remember principal's office, right? Yeah, okay, here we go. The principal's office gets us into the principal's safe. Nice. Okay. If I remember right, that's pretty much it. Oh, I need to show you that computer upstairs. Okay. I'll go ahead and just, I'll get up there in a bit. I'll cut back to up there, because I don't want you to have to watch me pick up every single thing in the building, because trust me, I'm about to do that. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I'll see you back in just a sec. Alright, so I went ahead and got into this safe, or this terminal, I should say. All it does is unlock the safe over here, so I'll show you what's in there real quick. So just those two things. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get out of the school now. I'm pretty much done. I've gone through and really combed through everything here, so there should be nothing left here for us. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and head on. We need to go to Vault-Tec University. That is our next stop here. I will go ahead and run back just real quick to my camp, unload some stuff, and I'll see you back when we actually get to Vault-Tec University. So I'll see you back in just a bit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is something I've noticed in Fallout 76 that I have a problem with. You'll run across an enemy and then it won't actually clear, so you'll just look like you're facing down that enemy for the rest of your life. It's kind of weird, but it'll just like say, like right there you saw it said Rad Roach. Before it did it to me with Feral Ghoul. Actually, we're going this way. I don't know what I'm thinking. It did it to me with Feral Ghoul. It'll just get stuck on your screen for whatever reason, and it won't clear off there, which is really annoying. So definitely something to kind of keep in mind as you're going throughout the game here. So I'll actually grab that wild mute fruit. Why not? Just something to keep in mind that, like right now, see? Feral Ghoul. Those are not all Feral Ghouls. So it's kind of weird when it does that on the map. But definitely something to just think about and watch for. Okay, I can see a Feral Ghoul over there. It's running up the highway. Okay. Now I've noticed the Scorched, at least, I didn't expect them to actually run down or jump down or whatever. And I was shocked when they did. I guess I never noticed that before. Ferals, yes, I've noticed. But I didn't notice Scorched doing it. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Alright, so we'll go ahead and continue on through here. Now there's obviously areas that we have gone through before. So some of this we've seen before either in the beta or even in the regular game here that we've been going through. But I wanted to go ahead and hit a couple areas again. I almost said hit a couple areas again just because some of this stuff is interesting to see. So I thought that we'd go ahead and just pick some stuff up too along the way. I was originally going to just come over here and then meet you guys back, and then I thought, you know what? That Twitter poll said everything. So we are doing everything. Sounds like I might have some people to be doing some multiplayer with, so at least one person I should be able to do multiplayer with in the future. So I'm still working on getting some multiplayer. I've had people ask me, how do you feel about the multiplayer part of the game? And I always have to be like, I'm sure it's great, but I've never used it. I've still never used the multiplayer part of this game. And you know what? I gotta admit, I'm kind of okay with that. I don't love multiplayer games. They tend not to be things I like. I'm really bad. so kind of gonna carry me. And I will tell you, for anybody who's watching this video, if you are a fan of Rainbow Six Siege and you're one of the people who's been like, Amber, I will carry you through that game. I just want to play it. I think it would be fun. In fact, I think it would be fun with you. Well, then good news. Black Friday was good to me, and I now have Rainbow Six Siege. So I do have the game. I will eventually be going and playing it. It's going to take a while, though, for me to get there. I'm not there yet, so give me a little bit of time. I'm playing so many games right now. I got to finish at least one of these before I can add on another game. But I'm thinking sometime in the new year, I might be starting to play Rainbow Six Siege. So if you are a Siege player, you're on PS4 is where I picked it up. So, of course, I prefer to play on PS4. I'm better at PS4. I'm getting used to PC slowly. I did order a new gaming keyboard, so I'm going to have an actual new keyboard. This one, for some reason, when I try to jump, it doesn't always jump. I have to click jump about, I don't know, 2-3 times before it actually jumps, which is a huge pain in the ass. Okay. We are definitely not going to do Feed the People. I am so sick of doing Feed the People. That's the Mama Dulce's Factory one, where you just get inundated with robots and shit. It's horrible. I don't want to do it, so we're not doing it again. Alright, let's see. There is a feral ghoul that is way the hell out there. Nope. I had a feeling. I was like, there's no way I'm going to hit that. Okay, I'm still not hitting it, which doesn't make any sense. Looks like it's limping. Does it even know where I am? I don't think it does. Okay, well. Mole rat. Anything else? I wonder if I close the door, will the feral ghouls still come in? Something tells me that's not a way to hide from ferals. Hello? Ferals? So we will do similar to what we did last time. I'll go ahead and do the building, do all the fun stuff in the building with you, and then I'll go ahead and actually run around and look at everything later on. Might be another something in here. I swear I hear more feets. Oh, might be outside. Come on, other feral. Oh, disease feral ghoul stalker. Oh shit. I don't think I want that thing to touch me. Oh, no, 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 no. No, it gave me a disease. Oh no. You got a disease now. I wonder what disease I have. Oh shit. Okay, I'm about to look. Let's see what the disease is doing to us. If it's not that bad, we won't do anything about it. Let's see. We have rad worms. Take 50% more radiation damage. You know what? I am not worried about rad worms. We're inside of here. I think we'll be okay. So again, I'm going to wait and do the actual building. I'm going to go ahead and clear the building with you guys, and then I'll go ahead and pick everything up later. I'll definitely try to hit terminals and stuff, though, so we can make sure we're still doing that stuff. So let's see. No gaming on this terminal at any time, which makes me want to go ahead, of course, and game on it. If you're watching this too, I am still, I've mentioned this in a couple of videos, I'm still interested in maybe going back into Fallout 4 and playing the Pip-Boy games. I've never actually played any of the holotape games in Fallout 4 on the Pip-Boy. I just never thought about it, I guess, and that's gonna sound crazy, because most people are like, oh my gosh, I had so much fun, I wasted my life playing Grognak. I didn't. I never played any of them. Oh. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Oh, alright. That was great. I'll see you back in just a bit. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching me play Fallout 76. If you like this video, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Now, it doesn't mean a lot to me, but it really does help motivate me to keep moving forward, and it lets me know what kind of content you all want to see. There's going to be more of Fallout 76 here on Fallout Friday on the channel. If you'd like to see more of my Fallout videos, though, go ahead and check out the playlist that should be popping up on your screen in just a second. That'll give you all of my Fallout 76 videos, as well as a video that YouTube thinks you'd like. There'll also be a picture of my big dumb head. Click that, you can subscribe to the channel. Click the little bell, that'll let you know when I have new videos out. And last but not least, if you would like to get a hold of me, you can always do it here on YouTube itself in the comments, or you can do it over on Twitter at AmberFrmThVault, spelled the same way as here. No O in from, no E in the. Alright, I'm going to get out of here, and I will see you all in the next one.